Turandot Sequel Episode 9. Kim, Jinmi. Tea Party at Turandot Palace. Now. The girls' names are written on the table in front of the seats, so look at the name tag and take a seat. Are all 10 of you here? Yes. Everyone please sit down. Everyone. Welcome to our palace. You can enjoy refreshments comfortably. Don't feel pressured. Elysia mother and daughter watching from one side without attending the tea party. Mother. They must be Mongolian noble ladies. They all look similar. It's definitely different from ours. They all have sharp eyes, black hair, and most of them look plump. And they look in good shape. All the girls here are good at riding horses. Oh. They wore pants. Those girls have to wear pants to ride a horse, right? I thought I would learn to ride a horse too. It's nonsense. Your father will never allow it. What kind of horse is a kid who can't even leave the house? Okay. We live in a very frustrating way, women aren't even people in my town. At least Mongolian girls look free and lively. I'm jealous. Oh. The princess is here. She is seated. I know, right? Mother. We're not doing this either, we're just leaving. Okay. That way, even the princess will feel at ease. Tea party venue. Look. Call Elysia. Yes? Miss Elysia? But the mother and daughter have just left the palace. Yes? Then I can't now. Everyone. Grab some refreshments and talk. Now. Why don't you start by saying hello and introducing yourself to this girl? Yes, Princess, thank you for the invitation. I am Chek, the eldest daughter of the Mukalai family. Thank you for the invitation. Princess. I am Bir from the Bogar family. Princess. I am Chi Mek from the Kairagun family. Princess. I am Erden from the Borogul family. Princess. I am Jargal of the Subethai family. Princess. I am Ayan from the Yaolkohi family. Princess. I am Cyril of the Zygogatai family. Princess. I am an Inki of the Chagatai family. Princess. I am Sarah from the Agata family. Princess. I am an Amka of the Subutai family. Princess. Oh. All 10 of the girls are beautiful girls from prestigious families. Are there any hobbies you are particularly good at or like? Kuran is secretly watching from the other side. Oh. Really? They are all women who look alike and look the same. My mom is pretty cool, but those girls look so brazen. Women's voices are very loud. Who will be mother like? Nope. Mother made it for me so she could see me. Should I take a closer look? I think everyone will fight well even if they go to war. It's a gathering of female warriors. Elysia mother and daughter visiting the imperial capital. Hey, court lady. Sorry for making you follow me on purpose. Shall we take a break at the tea house? Madam, you don't have to worry about me. I am a royal servant in charge of my madam and Miss Elysia. Don't worry. You can do whatever you want. If you have anything to ask or a request, do it. I and daughter can't speak well here, so it's difficult to enter, buy things, or ask for directions help. Yes. I don't know much about the outside of the palace, but I heard that the tea house over there is famous. Take a break there. Yes. Court lady. Imperial capital tea house. Mother. There must be a tea party going on in the palace by now, right? It will be. There were 10 Mongolian girls. She seems to like Kuran. Kuran is a nice, caring, and delicate person. All of those girls looked a little brash. I heard, Mongolian girls are strong and that men and women are equal. I envy them. They can go anywhere on horseback like men. They also shoot bows together and participate in political and administrative affairs. It is unheard of in our country. So do you want to stay here and ride a horse and learn politics and administration? So you want a female civil servant? Isn't it okay to be a female official, that is, a civil servant? If I'm not going to get married anyway, I think that's a much nicer life for a woman than to be maid in her palace. I'd like to ask the princess. I want to be a civil servant. Are you saying that you will grow old as the princess's maid, and now you want to become a civil servant again? There are several ways. At least in this imperial capital. It is the difference between heaven and earth from our region. Mother. I really don't want to go back home. It doesn't matter if I'm married or not. I really want to live here to the best of my ability. I think all the girls here are lively, capable, and treated well. I also admit that the lives of women here are very different from ours. Well, I thought there were only women who lived like us. The world is really wide and diverse. Is this why all women are locked up in our area? Do women want to live and die without knowing anything? Mother. Even if I wanted to go home and ask my father's permission, he would lock me in. I'd rather not go back. I'm going to ask Caliph to write a letter to my father asking him to understand my situation. Mother, go home alone. Did you forget that the princess asked you to get your father's permission? I would love to, but I would be locked up right away as soon as I entered the house. What do you want me to do? You, after being here, say what you want to say like a girl here, and do it against your mother, right? You adapt really, really quickly. Mother. I'm not flirting. Ah. What should I say? Done. Now let's go back. When I return by now, the tea party would have been over. All the girls will be back. And if I stay out for too long, court lady'll be uncomfortable. She can't rest because of us. She is still waiting over there by herself. Wouldn't it be fun to watch the words she doesn't understand? How does she know what we're talking about? Then. Now go back. Mother. Court lady. Now go back to the palace. Have you been waiting long? Yes. Ma'am. Wake up, I did the calculations in advance. Conversation between Turandot and Kuran. Kuran? Did you enjoy the tea party today? Am I a spectator? It's not a theatrical performance. It's like a play. So how about the actresses? In my eyes, all 10 of them looked alike. It's no different than a portrait. How did the girls know here? It's just that I called the hostess of a gathering to support the girls. Of course, those girls would have noticed to some extent. Didn't everyone take care and dress up nicely? Really? I'm not really interested in makeup. The next meeting is about to go out on horseback as a group. Would you like to participate too? What should I do if I am alone in the women's group? It's uncomfortable. Then, while we're out, pretend like you're out for a walk with your father and say hi for a while. Then take a peek to see if there is a girl you like. Well, today, I only saw them talking. Can I see them riding a horse? Do you want to shoot bows and hunt? Make sure you watch it while hunting with your father too. Okay. Mother. Elysia, mother and daughter returned to the palace. Princess. I'm home. Oh, madam. Elysia. I'm late. Was it fun to see imperial capital? Yes. Princess. I'm looking around almost all of this area now. I'm thinking of going home soon. I've had a lot of trouble. What are the troubles? I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yes. Elysia. How were you? Princess. Let me be honest. All the women here seem to express their opinions candidly, so I will do the same. To be honest, I want to remain here and become a civil servant. Please help me study to become a female civil servant. Official? Didn't you say you wanted to be my maid? Yes. There. Because I didn't even know that women could work. But when I came here, I realized that women can do as many jobs as men. I can unleash my abilities to my heart's content. Again free. Equal, and it's awesome. Really. Now I understand why the princess is so cool. Being able to live the life I want. That's what I want. I don't want to be locked up in the house and live with my concubines, envy, and jealousy. Elysia, what kind of habit is that? It is an insult to this mother. Mother. Even my mother, please be by my side. Father must be against it, right? Now. Okay. Yes. Shouldn't you be asking your father's permission? Of course I should, but as soon as I enter the house, I will be imprisoned and married somewhere and will not be able to leave the door until I die in that house. I don't want to live like that. Princess. Therefore. Are you going to stay like this without going home? Your father must be stingy. He will resent me very much. Can't the princess and caliph write a letter to my father? I can't go home. I will definitely be detained. This. I'll talk to caliph. Ma'am. Go and rest with Elysia. Turandot and caliph. Honey. Caliph. Today, we had a tea party with 10 candidate girls. You did good job. Do you have a favorite girl? What is it? It's made for Kuran. Kuran was watching from behind. Does he have to do that? Would Kuran do that? It's Kuran. Because he listens to me. But he says it's not that different from looking at a portrait. The next meeting is going to be about hunting while riding a horse through the fields. Would you like to join us? Also called Kuran. We all hunt together and look out for the girls, right? Aren't you supposed to look at the daughter-in-law candidates too? Well, I'm curious too. Are all Mongolian girls like you? Look and judge for yourself. Don't do that. If it's hunting, I'm confident too. I'll take Kuran go hunting. But honey. What do you think of Elysia? Elysia? Isn't she on your nomination list? Yeah, though. She doesn't go to her house and she stays here, so she wants to be a civil servant. Really? That's unheard of in that area. Is she a woman civil servant? She really doesn't want to get married. I told her to come with her father's permission, and she told me that when she returned home, she would immediately be imprisoned and get married, and after that she would not be able to leave the house until she died. It's natural. Muslims do not allow women to leave the house. Woman goes out twice in her life. When she get married, from her father's house to her husband's house. Then she dies and goes out to the coffin. Oh my God! It's terrible. Elysia understands. Caliph, you from such a world. Okay. Turandot. All the women there live and die. From my point of view, from the perspective of Elysia's parents, she must be a troubled daughter. My friend must be upset. I didn't know it was that much. You must have been very uncomfortable with me. No. I had been anticipating and preparing for everything because I had been receiving the revelation that you were a heavenly mate for a long time. I also knew that our local girl was not related. Oh yeah. You said you had a revelation, but I don't know the story. You said you did it to Kuran. Didn't I tell you? I was around Kuran's age and dreamed of you. A cold, arrogant, intelligent, and clever woman with her dark hair, her black eyes and sharp eyes. I kept looking at her. I've been dreaming about it for years and I've heard of you. I came from being chased by my father and came here to see your face from a distance and confirm that you are the woman of my dreams. So I challenged it right away. I was sure I could solve the riddle. You, then. It's been a dream since I made my first victim. For several years. Yes, it was. It would be strange to see the same woman appearing in a dream for several years, and it must have been an extraordinary dream. Then I made up my mind. What about Kuran? Will he receive the revelation too? I don't know. It seems like nothing has happened yet. Yes. But Turandot, are you really going to make Elysia her civil servant? Elysia is waiting for me and you to write a letter to her father requesting her civil servant. She said that she would remain here and become a civil servant. As a woman, I want to help her. Honey. I understand my friend's feelings, and I have to stand on his side. I can't refuse your request. Elysia is intelligent. She's a quick learner. After a few days in the imperial capital, she immediately understood the customs and tendencies of this place. She will soon become fluent in writing and speaking here. If I teach her well, she will surely become a good manager. Talent is undoubtedly. Honey. I will take responsibility and educate her. Then I will write a letter to my friend. A letter he will never refuse. Thank you. Kalav.